Swami and our dignitaries who are seated on the dais. And to all, I like to say, Ane Varikum Vanakam. And this picture, what I'm trying to show here is, this is one of our most sacred, holy place as far as Meiti culture or Meiti heritage is concerned. This is one of the top hill of Thangjing. It is like our Amarnath Yatra or Vaishno Devi. You can push it little slightly. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, not too much, not too much. Okay, sak. Okay, thank you so much for making that adjustment. Now, why I'm sharing this is the recent experience we have seen it. This is a sacred place, and like such place, they have converted, and we cannot even access such place at the moment right now. It is like our Vaishno Devi, which has been stopped, and they have installed a cross on the top of the hill. It's a mountain there. Similarly, we have got a Shiva Mandir on top of Kaubru mountain. They have disgraced this place, demolished. That is the state of my state where we come from. Now, I like to give a slight context about what is Manipur. Manipur is a small state, approximately around 22,300 square kilometer. Arun, you can just share that. It is in the northeast of India. Now, what is the unique about Manipur is, it is the only state or only people where we find Meitei community. This is a community who are a strong supporter of, we are a Vaishnavites, Hindus and Sanatans. This is the only place in Northeast where we are able to retain our own culture and heritage. Otherwise, on the north, on the south, on the west, on the east, it is surrounded by Christianity came in Northeast in the year 1880s. And everyone, including Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya, part of area has been all converted into Christianity. We are in fact a micro community surrounded by Christianity of approximately on 1.5 crores. And if you talk about on our right side, that's on the east side, we have Myanmar, where we will find Christianity. On north, we will find again Christianity. And we have Islam in Bangladesh area, and that is the small micro minority. Today we are a dying community in the sense, even in our own community you will find people are being converted into Christianity. Maitais had been converted into Islam. Now it is a question which has to be asked to all of us, why this shift, why this transition is happening. And I have been trying to understand. Yeah, that's it's 2021. So it is the only small community where we are able to preserve our own culture. That's what I was trying to highlight, and our survival is on the brink right now. Now you see this, like on the Myanmar side you'll have Christianity, Islam, and on Manipur you'll find that is the only space where we have able to retain. Now there's a very interesting story about Manipur. Now, as far as Tamil is concerned, the first migration of Tamil came through Manipur, and they were in Myanmar area. This happened in the time of Chola's empire. 2 CE, what we call is your 200 years, approximately, huge transition used to happen and trade used to happen. But when it came and the majority of business thrived when the British came, it was in 18th centuries, on 17th centuries onward, they used to thrive there. But when it came in 1966, they were pushed back by Myanmar, and they took a shelter in a small state or a place called More. This is in Manipur. This is a place between an Indo-Myanmar, and they have thrived the business, and they have their own Tamil Sangam, and they have own Tamil temple in that small border area. And that's a very, very interesting story. As far as the census, there were around 2 lakhs Tamil. Now, why I'm sharing here is why we, as a Meiti, we believe in, harmony, peaceful coexistence. We have accepted every community, every religion in that small area. Like Tamil, we are also one of the oldest in the sense in the entire Northeast, which has its own script, which has its own culture. And if you look back, written script beyond one, I would say, beyond 300 BC, you will find those kind of things. Tamil is much, much older. What I'm trying to highlight out here is we are also a community who worship nature, lake, water, river, mother, air. Like we have thousands of God. In every spirit we will find. What Madam Chandralika was trying to highlight is, as a part of the Sanatan Dharma, we see the spirit of God in everything. That's precisely the small community of Meitei is the one who has given Radha Krishna dance to the state. We are the one who has given the polo dance to the world. We have so many unique things in terms of our culture and identity. That's what I was trying to highlight, and how this small community has been becoming an extreme challenge in today's environment. I am sure you would have heard about the current crisis, what's happening in Manipur right now. Since 3rd May onwards, we have been, we have been attacked, or we have been in a phase where our existence has been on the brink. Now, the prime reason why this crisis is happening is right now, I have been, after I met Dr. Subramani Swami and Virat Hindustan Sangam in Bengaluru, with their guidance, with the support, we have Manipuri Meitei Association has been to Manipur to actually experience the challenges what's happening on ground right now. There are more than 70,000 people who has been displaced, who are living in relief camp, and this includes children, women, and senior citizens. Now, why I'm sharing this here is, in this current crisis, more than 200 people has been killed. There is daily firing which is happening. When we went there, we were stopped, and we were stopped in the sense there were fighting which was taking place. The road was blocked. There was tire which was burned, and even when we were trying to send our relief material, we were stopped by the security forces, because those places has been under the threat. Many people have come out from those area. What I'm trying to highlight out here is this crisis. If you see what Jai Shankar, our external minister, our own home minister, our own solicitor general, they have spoken about this even in a parliament. The prime cause for this crisis in Manipur is because of illegal immigrant coming from Myanmar. This is not what I'm talking. This is what is the government, which is the solicitor of general, is saying in the Supreme Court. And more than 5 lakhs people have actually ingressed to our own state, and they're trying to change the demography of the state. Now, these people who are migrating, they are all Christian, and immediately when they come to our own state, they will be automatically given scheduled tribe. With the scheduled tribe, they will enjoy the cream of the cream government jobs. And if you see in Manipur, while they say we are Meitei is a majority, I also like to correct what Madam was saying. 53% of Meitei, what we call it is not just Hindu. I said 53% of Meitei. In that we have Christian Meitei, we have Muslim Meitei. If you actually talk about, I have got a statistic I'll show you subsequently, but when you talk about those Meitei, we are hardly around 43%. That's the approximate number, and it will come down to approximately around 8 lakhs. The total population of Manipur state is approximately around 28.5 as far as 2011 census. But if you extrapolate the number, it's approximately around 36 lakhs. But as far as the statistics is concerned, we are approximately 8 lakh, and people call we are a majority. All the IS officers lot, if you talk about the IPS officer, there are only out of those 20, only 2 will be Meiti, remaining all 18 are all by the tribes, the Kuki who come from there. IS lot, it's all like that. Now, as part of our, even the government said 32%, to be more precise, 31.66% is reserved for scheduled tribe. This situation is going to get worsened once we start our own, new census. Once it come in 2022, we have not done that. Now, why I'm saying this story is like this influx which is happening. It actually changed the demography and balanced the disturb. We as a Meitei, we used to rule that area. The Kabo Valley, which is a part of Myanmar, which was handed over by Jawaharlal Nehru after, we became independent in the year. Then we lost that connectivity to the sea area. We became a landlocked country, landlocked state. Then subsequently, right now, the Meitei has been straying out of those 22,300 square kilometer area. We are living hardly in around 200 square kilometer. That's the small area. Arun, you can just show the valley area. That's why we are surviving. Now, what we have been demanding here is this influx which has come from Myanmar. It is like in Tamil Nadu. Every citizen enjoys equal rights. We have every community lives here. You will find people from Bihar, you will find people from Maharashtra, you will find people from Kerala. We all enjoy. Similarly in Manipur, every community enjoys equal rights. There are people who are from, as I said, our Tamil brothers and sisters who lives there. There are people from Punjab, Punjabi, Marwari. They all come and live in the small area of a valley. They all enjoy equal rights. Similarly in Tamil, if some people from outside, if they start demanding their own state, separate administration state, union territory, will you accept it? That is precisely what's happening. This illegal immigrant had come, their population over a period of time have thrived. They have been obtained the citizen, they have got the scheduled tribe status, their population have thrived. Then they started demanding their own separate state. In fact, their ambition is to demand a separate Kuki Zhou country. That we have got a book called Zelangam, which was written in 1993, where they're trying to indoctrinate how we will able to achieve a separate nation. But right now for Manipur, they're trying to demand a separate state. Who will accept it? I'm an ex-military officer. I know what do you mean by patriotism. I know what is nationalism means. When you talk about nationalism, everything is right as far as nationalism is concerned. The people who are defending right now, they're trying to defend the state, not their own community. The state cannot be broken. That's the prayer, that's the demand of the Meitei which we have been demanding. Now with this situation prevailing, it's almost about 6 months. The situation is really deteriorating. The conditions are extreme in bad situations. Now, I will not like to take too long if I have to talk about, what all crisis happened, how Kuki has been trying to change the demography. They have been involved in series of violence before. They had a Kuki Naga fight in 1993. They had a Kuki Paitai fight. They had even a fight in 1995 with Kuki Tamil. They are trying to flush out all the Tamils from More area because that's a city where business thrive, where when you look about east policy, the entire trade route goes from India is through the More city to the Myanmar, and subsequently it goes there. So they're trying to control that area, and they have that entire dominance in their area. Now what I would like to these are some of the statements which I was talking about. Most of the unclaimed bodies in this crisis for the Kuki were all from infiltrator. It's told by the government. The holy idol, this is your Shiva temple, one of the oldest, it was desecrated by the Kuki militant, and we cannot even access in that space right now. Next slide, please. So when these illegal people come, they get involved in our narco illegal activities, drugs, poppy plantations. That is how they thrive. And all the hills has been cleared and they started planting poppy. The unique about poppy is once you plant it, it will destroy the soil and no other plant can grow. It's like eucalyptus. If you plant eucalyptus, nothing grows in that area, everything will be sucked up. Next slide, please. So these are the forest which has been destroyed. Next slide. So this is one of the relief area. We personally went after we met Swami, Dr. Swami, and we distributed some relief material for the winter. We experienced the woman, the mother, they were in a very, very, bad conditions. Now, looking forward, I will not go too much detail. Looking forward, how we can restore peace and solution is something I also wanted to highlight on this stage, because it's an honor for me to have got this opportunity to share something organized by Virat Hindustan Sangam. What we have been demanding is equal rights for everyone. We want to live equally, because the people who are coming from there, they have been given scheduled tribe. They will enjoy the best of the best things. They don't pay tax, they don't do anything, and they will, all government jobs, they will secure it. That's one point. We want to live with equal rights, number one. Number two, we also want to ensure how we can stop this illegal immigrations. Then the most important thing is why this current violence has got such a scale, speed and level of destruction is because of the arms wings. The Kuki has an arms wing, multiple arms groups are there, Kuki National Army, Kuki Jau Army, ZRA. There are around 18 such armed militants which have signed suspension of operation with the Indian government. When I say Indian government, it's primarily with Indian military, Indian army. The reason is they want to restore peace in that area. This agreement or tri-party agreement was signed in the year 2008. That has to be scrapped. We cannot have a peace with a person who is actually attacking the Indian. And I'm not saying this. These are all said by the government. How can we have peace with them? So this has to be repealed, because the violence which took place in Gujarat, we could control in weeks. Here, it's almost more than 6 months. And we have additional forces coming from the state or from the center, which include your CRPF, your additional army, your rapid action force. They are not able to contain even now for more than 6 months. The people are not able to focus on the educations, the agricultures. Entire economy has been completely destroyed. This is what we saw. And what it has an impact on the child is the psychological impact, especially living in the camp, day in, day out, they've been consuming this violence. Once they grow, you can imagine what it will turn as far as our nation is concerned. Now we want support, we want, a little bit of what we are doing, as far as Manipuri Meiti or from this community, if your community can also support in a little bit in spreading this awareness, in providing relief, in helping us out, it will take a long way in bonding this unity in diversity as far as India is concerned, and also the old relation we have with Tamil, it will actually, make us a big difference. So I will not hesitate to share some of our pamphlet which we have got it today, how you can make yourself count for this. And hopefully we look forward for the development, and every communities involved in this violence should give up violence immediately, and we should give a peace a chance. That's all I like to say, and thank you to Virat Hindustan for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.
ஸ்ரீராம் மகோதயா, சமஸ்கிருதம் தமிழ் ஒற்றுமை பற்றி விராட் ஹிந்துஸ்தான் உறுப்பினர்களுக்கு காணொலி மூலம் எளிமையாக எடுத்துரைத்தார். அவரை மேடைக்கு வருமாறு அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறேன். I request Dr. Swami to honor him with shawl and memento.